We're back. We're back. We're back. And I am all out of sorts, but it's Thursday. Hello, Bob. Get the camera. There we are. Hi. We're here, and the rocket is over there, and John is still a jerk, and all is as it was. So yeah, we're playing more Opus Rocket of Whispers, and much has not changed. Um, get my usual backup plan just in case we have our own technical issues, which hopefully won't involve rocket fuel. You never know. Twitch could add all kinds of stuff. They're always up to something. Anyhow, my brain is scattered like it usually is, but luckily the words are is still coming out of the mouth places, which is where you really want them most of the time. Not sure where that sentence ended up, but here we are now together. So we're gonna play some more Opus Rocket of Whispers. We're probably gonna wrap the game up tonight. In fact, almost certainly. And whether we play something else will depend on mostly how much messing around I do before we finish the game. So yeah, before we do any messing around or playing, let's get to content warnings because this game comes with some of them. Uh, the biggest one is death. The main theme of the game is death, and it also specifically deals with a world suffering the aftermath of, well, and I guess presence of, it's unclear, a pandemic. So, some very familiar times. Hi, sweetheart. Um, so, I wanted to forewarn about that for anybody who, if this is your first Opus Rocket of Whisper stream, or if you just need a reminder, those are the themes that we're going to see tonight is folks dealing both with personal death, but also on a more uh, population level scale with the pandemic response, especially now that we've made it to Hetmas City, where it was particularly bad. Hi, Jasmine. You want to get up in the camera space? There we go. Also, we've seen I keep saying John is a jerk. John is also clearly dealing with depression, which is not an excuse, but it does explain some of his reactions to things. Um, Personal headcanon is that Faye is also dealing with depression. So those of us who have also dealt with it may recognize some signs. So forewarning that is coming. Isolation is another theme that I think will be in, uh, ironically, in good company tonight. So definitely forewarning for that one. Just be prepared for some worry about talk of being alone and fear of abandonment and things like that is going to be coming up in this last chapter. Yes, sweetheart. Um, I don't know if we're. I don't think we're past the last of the ableist language. As I mentioned before, it's mostly them using words like crazy and insane to refer to circumstances that are outlandish or otherwise unprecedented. Um, I think that's the worst of it that I've seen. So just wanted to forewarn so that doesn't catch anyone off guard. Thank you for the quote, Bob. I think that's all the forewarning we need. Not sure where that sentence ended up. Yeah, that's yeah. Sorry, I was reading my own quote. Because I got distracted by kitten. Hi. We have an itchy face. She is shedding now that it's gotten a little bit warmer, and so we just have the fuzz everywhere. Every time you say John is still a jerk, my brain responds with, "Oh, Larry the biggest tool ever, a John that we both know in real life." Uh, I feel bad for that, even though the connection is purely word association. Yeah, yeah. That John, not so much a jerk. Hi, how you doing? But I do remember that line. Hi. Okay. Are we good? Can I play the game now? Okay, you really don't want to give up the lap. Fine, fine. We'll just have to work around the kitten. We'll go here. Make sure we have the audio on. No, not your audio, Jasmine. Your audio is always on. There we go. You're okay. You're okay. Headphones recommended. I do actually appreciate games that will, as long as they're not like, and I don't think this one is, as long as they don't use language that seems pretentious, like the for best experience. Although I guess that's not pretentious. I'm not sure why I would phrase it like that, but I've seen I've seen some games that phrase it in such a way that it's like for peak artistic integrity. I don't know that any of them have said it quite like that, but it feels like it. Let me get to the end of the sentence. I appreciate games that tell you things like, use of controller recommended, when what they mean is we designed this and most heavily tested it for this setup. Uh, so that it's like, okay, no, you should know in advance that we weren't egalitarian in our design. So that if you want the best experience, here's what we were aiming towards. Is honestly, it's good to know. Um, I would prefer a broader range of design, but I understand that that's not always possible, especially for a small team. All right, we saw this at the end of last stream. What was it that? Okay, we don't have any other. We're right. We made the last of our tools. We have the locket, which we can make later. Is the rocket all made? No, 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 no. We're missing. We need electronics and metal scraps. Let's go get the metal scraps because they're right down south. Doop. Boop. Mom. Alright. Make sure I don't run over a Jasmine. Perfect. And down we go. Should be pretty quick. These. Perfect. Who cares? I like that he's actually changed his dialogue at this point because he's fed up. Alright, we got all of those. What do we need here? We need refrigerant. Where is this? Processing plant. Where's the rocket processing plant? Is that just where we are? I feel like that's just where we are. I would have thought it would have been like the hardware store. We're gonna take a chance. We've got enough stuff to build 2 parts already. So if this is a total wasted errand, then that's okay. But I thought there were hardware parts like in here. Nope, that's okay, got it. I'm looking for electronic parts, and these are like nuts and bolts. We don't need nuts and bolts. Right, we can't go around there for some weird reason. But we made this shortcut now, so we can go here. Zoop. Alright, so the factory is not the processing plant. That's a whole different thing. What is this a different place, or is this... Aha! Got it. Cool. Alright. All we need is this thing. Alright. Can we still get to Hetma City today? We can! Holy crap. Can we get all this in one? What if Andy didn't mess around at all and we just went straight to the objective? What would that be like? Alright, where haven't we... Oh, right. We want to cross 2 bridges. That was the big thing. Oh, hang on. There's a friend. Or there's a thing, is what there is. But then I want to at least get the shortcut unlocked. Ooh, a thing. It's passports? It is. 3 bloodied passports that appear to have belonged to a family. His last destination was Hetma City. One of the passports looks pretty new, but the pages are stuck together by blood. Maybe there's something I can do. Okay. 3 things we can build. Yeesh. Alright. Oh, 6 o'clock. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Walk faster, John. Get a move on. Yeah. No. Out. $7 o'clock. Now he's gonna say it's getting late. Getting dark. Yada yada yada. It's fine. We're almost there. We did it. Excellent. Good. Now, this thing. Oh. Just in time. The last incident... Yeah, one more time. The last incident must have been caused by the cooling system. That has to be it. I won't fail this time. That's it. John, that's it. I've had it. It's the cooling system, John. If we could just find spare parts for the cooling system, every time. Every single time, there's always a new problem. My head is so full of voices. Just drowning in voices. John, if we could just make this happen, then I'm losing my mind. I won't fail again. I want to return. Enough! That has nothing to do with me. What are we trying so hard for? The rocket! John, we have the same goal. Same goal? Do you know how it feels to be haunted like this? I know. No, you don't. You're a witch. I'm just an average person. Do you know the dangers I go through out here every day? I just want to make things better. Make things better. Well, things aren't better for me at all. All you can think about are your witch duties. I'm just conveniently able to help. John, that's not true. I need you. You do. Of course you do, because it's all about you. You and your quest. You think it's enough to just go on about rockets all day and say that everything will be fine, as if repeating it would somehow solve everything. I'm a witch. This is my responsibility. Responsibility? There's no one in the world for you to be responsible for. A witch is responsible for everyone's... Enough, Faye. The only person you need to be responsible for was me. I don't need a liar. John, how could you say that? Let it go. Just stop already. It's been 25 years since the plague. Can't we just live quietly? I just want to make... That's right, Jasmine. Please, Faye. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Jasmine will also find a way. Thank you, sweetheart. Cooling system. It's too hard. Components for condensation can only be found in large factories. I thought we said no sad talk. Stupid John. How can I carry on if I don't have a purpose? I'm the one who's losing her mind. Help. You have to stay strong, Faye. You're a witch of the 46th generation. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. I'll find a way to hold this space burial. Jasmine, your timing remains perfect. Okay. Momentary pause for Cat. Hi. Since you want to be on mic so bad, wish you on camera too. Hi. Uh-huh. There. Yeah. Okay. What's going on? Want to tell everybody what you think? No, suddenly nothing to say. Wouldn't have figured you for stage fright. Okay. There we go. How's that? Better? Okay. You're turning into a liquid. All right. Well, John, what do you have to say for yourself? Maybe I was too harsh yesterday. I probably didn't mean any of that. Why was I so mad? Even if rockets really were all she could think of, she still tried to help me. Alright, so we've got all... We don't have the... whatever this thing is, but... We never found this silly thing, did we? Give it one more shot. As long as we're out here anyway. And look at this one last time. Okay, so there's the railroad. There's these things. The smaller smokestacks, the big smokestacks up here. Alright. Venture was searching for a statue before he died. He told me it's in the Elixir 33 factory at the New Mammoth Mine. Okay, cool. It's somewhere in there. Alright. Wasn't there also... Oh, hang on. There's also... There's a... boar? Around here. I can't remember. Okay, we go up this way? Go up this way. Now, John, we're not going to shoot the boar. Yada, yada, yada. Boar's territory. I don't want... There's not really a save and reload thing. So if we do this... We tried this already and it went bad for us. Oh! 4 charges as you run off in a panic. Fortunately, gave up pretty soon after returning to its own territory. Alright, fair enough. Well, let's just see what happens. That'd be a terrible idea, right? Fire off a shot at its leg. Let's let a sharp cry before running into the bushes. Alright, a non-lethal shot. Good. Sewage treatment plant. Great, love that. Is this the statuette? Oh no, it's something else. Tattered reports. New Malkuth Mine Fuel Storage Plant Inspection Report. This looks like a shift report, but the writing's all smudged. Restoring it might reveal some clues about the explosion. Ah. Damn, we have a bunch of stuff to build. Alright. Still on this nonsense. Okay. Well, that did not give me what I was looking for. What's this? Statuette? Playing card. Under the ashes, a card remains luckily intact. Although one side is covered in soot, cleaning it off should be easy. Another thing? Yep. Holy crap. Well. Oh, okay, here we go. So this is the north part of the place. Maybe this is where the statue is. Go down in here somewhere. And here? No. Yeah. Bad ghost. Whoop. Nope. Nothing in there, huh? A little surprising. This is the power station, which is not what we need. So many ghosts. So many ghosts. So many ghosts. Alright. This is the area we were looking for. That's a bad ghost. Bad ghost. Bad ghost. Oh, big thing. Maybe? It's the thing! I swear we checked here before. Bronze statuette that's been smashed by some sort of impact. Judging by the pickaxe, it's likely had something to do with mines. Alright. Well. Let's go home. Faye, you forgot to lock the storage room again. There may be no one around, but we still have to be careful of wolves, you know. Weird. Where's my snow gear? Oh, no. You see my snow gear around? Faye? The stuff I use all the time. We'll be in trouble if they're gone. Hey, you busy? Faye? Did she go out? I'm coming in. No one. Faye? What's this? Through the power of my X-ray vision. Oh, the little emoji. That's so good. The key component of Rocket 19 is the refrigerant used in the cooling system. And I, having slept in a cryopod before, just so happen to know where to find some. The basement of the church I woke up in should still be intact. So I will find a way. Also, and I'm not saying this as a witch. Again, not as a witch. You're a coward, John. But don't worry, I'm here for you. For John Stupidhead. Be back in a few days. I'm so thankful to have met you. Damn it! Fine, go and get yourself killed. God, so angry. Whatever, she'll be back by tomorrow. A small note by Faye. I hope things will be better for John. For everyone. And for me. And then the music just stopped. For Opus Rocket Factory, Model 003, in commemoration of the 29th space burial, first to be held in Malkuth. Sincerest thanks to the Masons. You are the pride of our town. Alright, I think we've seen this before. Anything else here we've missed? No, okay, we've seen these. Alright. Can we make another set of snow gear? No, okay. We do have a bunch of these to make. Thanks, Bob. That's so... 5? Crime in Italy. Alright, start here. After repairing the chains and cracking open the locket, a photo of a young soldier and his parents can be found inside. They looked happy. Alright. Now. Tory Pence, date of birth, October 3rd, age 6. Nationality, Eastern Federal Republic. The last page has a red stamp on it. Restricted from departure, moved to quarantine area. Don't love that. Inspection shift reports. 4 o'clock, Dan, tank pressure above average. 5 o'clock, Charles, tank pressure above average. 6 o'clock, Dan, tank pressure reaching danger zone. All staff on shift remain alert. 7 o'clock, Naden. Where the hell is Naden? 8 o'clock, Charles, heavy leakage between 7 and 8 p.m. Contacting fire department. Uh-huh. Witch card. Grown-ups use these for fortune telling. Kids use them to decide who bought lunch. Each of the 12 symbols represent a witch. This must be Faye's. The 12th witch, flower of the wasteland, witch of death and rebirth. Aw. It's a phoenix card. New Malkuth Mine commemorative statuette. Statuette reveals some lettering at its base after some polishing. In commemoration of the grand opening of the New Malkuth Mine, Heavenly Earth, from Elder Amadeus Young, GC 15,310. Neat. Wow, 18 out of 37. All of that, and we only got halfway? I feel like we found so much stuff. It's been a day. She should be back tonight. I swear I'm going to yell at her when she gets here. Yes, John, because that's always worked so well in the past. My head's a mess. What else should I do? Nothing. Oh, what should I do now? Ah, ha, ha. Never mind, she'll come running back soon. In the meantime, I'll just go someplace I haven't been to see what can be found. Okay. What else have we got? Hang on. No, not that. This. What's in here? No, okay. So this. Someplace I haven't been to. It's gonna have to be here. We did open that gate. Detroit. Yep. This way. Now that we've opened the gate, what's that done to the graph? Oh, friend. Friendly ghost. Hi. I thought I could forget everything, but if I just focused on developing the vaccine... Oh, I thought I could forget everything if I just focused on developing the vaccine, but I kept remembering the days running the clinic with my wife. I left the sign in the Hetma City Hospital office. Please bring it back to the clinic in Malkuth. That's where I belong. Clinic in town. Must be Dr. George. Alright. So we've got to look for... clinic sign. Sign of his clinic at the Hetma City Hospital. Alright. It's a big square next to a octagon. This is a way back. Yeah, alright. And we'll go up this way. There's the slums. Whoop! Well, that one caught me off guard. So up and around here. Here's the shortcut we made. Big car pileup. Must have been chaos. Yada yada yada. Okay, so that's the thingy. We need to be south of there. Alright, let's go back through. I did see one more angry ghost in here, so we gotta be careful. Yep, there you are. Hi there. I get through here? It's just a dead end. No, it's not. Hooray! Oh, got it, and that's a way out. Alright, so... Here. And up. And all the way around. Did I remember to do the thing? I didn't. Let me fix that right now. One moment, please. There. The thing is done. The deed is done. There. Alright. That's the bridge, which we don't need. Ooh, here we go. Like it doesn't help with the side quest, but it's somewhere new. We go up and around. Aha, we can. Wow, that's a large building. Right. Down. Ah, l'hôpital. Okay, got it. Fabric scraps. When did these ghosts surround me? Don't come near me if you want to go home. Your preemptive shouting somehow calmed them down, and you run off as quickly as possible. Nice. And now we have the sign, perhaps? Cracked sign. A sign with a leaf symbol. Some of the surface has peeled off, making it hard to make out the lettering. Got it. Alright, and now... Now, is the ghost still here? Doesn't seem to be. Oh god, I still need one metal scrap, but that's fine. We can do that later. Keep going this way in the meantime. Maybe we'll find one more metal scrap. The interiors of the stadium appear to have never been finished, with metal beams sticking out everywhere. Strange noise can be heard in the darkness. Pull out the flashlight to check it out. Pull out the flashlight to check it out. As soon as you flick the flashlight on, a startled swarm of bats dashes towards you. Hey! Your eyes get scratched in the ensuing chaos. Oh no. Can barely see. Neat. Alright, well, I'm glad we didn't shoot a bat. I would have considered that a worse outcome. Whereas John's eyes being scratched is more of a teachable moment. Road ahead has been blocked. Won't be able to reach the Sacred Mountain through Earth Road. Didn't we... Whoop! Woo! You almost got me. You almost got me. Well done. There was another path, I think, that briefly took us near Sacred Mountain, and we couldn't go to for some reason. Maybe we can now? I think it was outside the city? I think it was outside the city. Alright, let's head back for now. 2 days later. She should be back by now. Even if she went to Church 1, she should be back already. Not this again. Why does everybody do this? I know I can live alone if I have to. Stupid space burials. Why am I always left behind? John, don't get lost. Shut up! You're the ones who disappeared. We want to go back. Who cares where you want to go? 4 days later. Faye, where are you, you bastard? Thought you wanted to make things better. John, space burials are meant to make things better. You all keep saying that, but what about me? We won't make it to the space burial. Who cares about your space burial? 7 days later. Church 1. Means I'll have to go past the city. Might even walk past Sulfur Electronic. Mom and Dad used to go there all the time. I'd rather die than see that place. What's wrong with everyone leaving me like this? Stupid Faye. I'm gonna find you and yell in your face. I don't think we have enough metal scrap. Yeah, we're 1 off. Shucks. I'm gonna find you, Faye. Alright. So we got this thing. Faye said she came down along the Sacred Mountain, went along Arcturus Road, then passed through a village to get here. Is she really taking the same route back? Alright, cool. That gives me time. Hey, stranger! To go down this way. And get metal scrap. So that if we get a chance, we can make a thing. For the friendly Dr. Ghost. No, I don't want to go this way. Do I want to go this way? I don't know. I think I do. Not exactly a map. I think we can go through here. There. If Faye is heading to Church 1, then she would have gone east along Arcturus Road. Why do I have to go chasing after her like this? Well, John, because you were an asshole. I've been trying to tell you, but you can't hear me, so... Yeah, Faye finally, justifiably, had enough. So, to catch you up, we got the rocket mostly done, and Faye had this time boiled it down to the coolant system being the problem. And when she told John the part that she needed, he sort of, I guess, ironically, considering what they're fixing, blew up at her again, and said, you know, oh, it doesn't matter. We don't need these things. You know, you're always concerned about your rockets, yada yada yada. When he came back from his next foraging trip, Faye had gone and had taken his cold weather gear and had left a note that she knows where a coolant supply is because she was cryogenically frozen, and the church that she woke up in, the abandoned, ruined church that she woke up in all alone, has the part they need. It's been like a week, assuming that the passing of time wasn't additive. So she's wandered off all alone, and we know that there are desperately hungry, aggressive wolves, and to our knowledge, she doesn't have a flashlight or a gun. So John has finally given up on waiting for her to come back and has gone looking for her. Faye spent a night in this village back when she traveled south. Arcturus Road goes through here and joins with Earth Road Section 2 to the east. So this should lead to the Sacred Mountain. Up we go. And here. Oh, I think I remember... Okay, yeah. I think I remember the path. Alright. Because we bumped into it and it was like, I can't go here yet. Ooh, a friend. Friendly ghost. What do you need, friend? What's wrong, John? Oh, Oh, it's a different kind of friendly ghost. It's this one wants to know what we need. None of your business. I will find you, Faye. All you people do is cause me pain. Can't you all just let me live quietly? It's a mess. I love how we just zoom into his brain every time. That I love that part. Did she really head up the Sacred Mountains? There's a small route that leads up the mountain where our tourist road and Earth road meet. Guess I have no other choice. Bong. And it's through this little... John, even if we stop building rockets, who will carry people back to the stars? Oh, if even we stop building rockets, who will carry people back to the stars? I'll be honest, not sure that that's what John's problem is, but, you know, pick your battles, I guess. Look at him. How will he live alone? John, don't you want to become a rocket engineer? Never! Help me get rid of them, Faye. I need you. Where are you? Do all the ghosts know John's name? I don't think we clicked on that before. No, interestingly enough, although some of them are people he recognizes from town, there are a couple that just call him John that he hasn't vocally recognized back. He's just kind of shouted at. What's that over there? I mean, I don't know. John's probably a ghost. Oh, no, it's a thing. Sorry, that's on me for assuming. Rocket 17. So we're up to 19 now. This is 2 rockets ago. Part of it's already rusted. Further examinations are needed to know what went wrong. How did rocket debris get this far? This must be from Rocket 17. No wonder we weren't able to find it. I told you, Faye, there's no way a junk heap like this could reach space. How could the two of us ever possibly launch a space burial? Why don't you people ever give up? John, if we ever stop building rockets, then just let it be! And up we go. You know, John, it just occurred to me, if Faye has your cold weather gear, we didn't make another cold weather gear, John. Looks like bad weather ahead. There's no going back once I head up the mountain. I must find Faye. Let's do the end game right now. Huh. So cold. Stupid. Took too long and now the snow's getting heavier. John's probably worried sick by now. But I'm stuck here. Didn't expect the cooling device to be so heavy. Running out of food, too. Hope I can make it. Ooh. Face sequence. John, I can't do this. Oh, I miss you so much. I'm so glad I met you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even have it in me to build a rocket. But I kept pushing you. You must carry on. That's right, Arthur. Racing. It's alright. I can do better. I'll show you that I can help. Momentary pause for cat. Yeah, Faye, honey, no, exactly. Have better standards. When I launch this rocket and return everyone home, things will be better for you too. I am the last witch, after all. Hi. Snow is getting heavier. Have to find her soon. Hope she's alright. Alright, calm down. What's next? Faye could be stuck in the mountains. If she camped here within a week, there should be some traces left behind. Where are they? I need to find her. Alright, up we go. That's right, Arthur, baby. Stop running around. Ooh, friend. Can. Okay. This can looks like it was opened recently. Faye must have been here. Traces of a camp. Faye must have been here. Oh, this flashback again. I mean no harm. Don't come near me. Earthology. What? I'm a witch from the Earthologist Church? Why am I remembering this now? Should only be one path to the church. John, I told you not to go running around. Said we will launch the rocket. Rockets have nothing to do with me. Go away. Just leave. Please come back, Faye. You said you'd help me. Should be reaching the peak. There's so much fog in this fog of war. And go this way. Anything over here? No. Okay. Here? No. Okay. The air is getting thinner. How far up am I now? Oop, thing. Campfire. Clear traces of camp. She likely stayed here for a night. Get up, John. We're all waiting for you. Stop coming to me. What do you want? Help, Faye. The space burial is starting soon. Get up. What are you going on about? John, the witch is coming. Heavenly Earth, may we reunite among the stars. You didn't have to do this. Our rocket will make it, John. Stop talking to me! John. Why do I keep remembering all this? We're not waiting any longer, John. Only because John can't remember us. See? You should stay put. I'm going to change your bandages. Wounds can kill during times like these. Whatever. It's not like I'm far from joining them anyway. I just wanted the voices to stop. John. Please stop coming. Faye, where are you? Without you, I can't... I really can't live alone. Shut up!
Ooh, we're walking slower. I don't like that.
Stop running around, they say. This is running? Oh no. Can't go on. The snow. John. John. Enough. I can't escape you. So you fled to the witch. But the witch is gone. John. John. John has nowhere to go. I guess I never had a place to go. John, meet us among the stars. But I don't want to see you. John? Huh? John? Not again. John! Please, I'm tired. Just let me rest. John, don't you remember what day it is? Huh? Oh, right. But I just need a little longer. We're leaving soon. I'm up. Stop nagging me. What do we do? He needs to learn his lesson. We have a space burial today. He just needs to get out of bed. John, the whole town has been preparing for this day. Even the witch is finally coming. No, just let me sleep a little more. Let him stay in bed, Matt. John, we're leaving. I'm up. Just wait. Get up, John. Shh. It'll be fine. Let's go. Wait, just a little more. Hey! Wait! I didn't say I wouldn't go. Don't leave me behind. I just wanted to sleep a little longer. Hey! Why did you do that? What's the matter, John? I thought you left. What are you crying about? You said you wanted to sleep. Don't be like that. I didn't say I wouldn't go. I thought you left. It's all right, John. Silly boy. It's fine. It's fine. We're all here. I said I'd get up. I said I'd get up. All right. All right. Stop crying already. It's all right, John. We won't run off. Next time we go out, remember to keep up, okay? I didn't say I wouldn't go. I said I'd get up. Okay? Okay. And now we see where John gets it from. Heavenly Earth. That's right, Arthur. I agree. Enough. I get it now. I get it. Why didn't I realize it was you? It was you all along. I said I'd get up. I said I would. But when I did, you weren't there anymore. Just stay with me. Just stay. John. I don't think I'll ever have the courage to send you off. I miss you too much. Get up! Ow. Get up. Don't leave me like this. Ow. Can't move my arm. Ooh. Just a little further. Ugh. You're like a bear. What do I do? His voice. So familiar. Please, John, get up! Where is this? Heavenly Earth. Hey? You're finally awake! Must have gotten caught in that Imperial ambush, same as us. Duh, Heavenly Earth, thank you, thank you. Hey? Body's so heavy. What's happening? Beneath the cosmos. I was so worried. Hey! I think my body just gave in. What are you pushing yourself so hard for? Hey, I just saved you. Let me do this. I can still walk. Thought I ran into a bear. You better thank me when we get back. You're the one who left so suddenly. What? I left you that letter. You could expect me to rush back with a snowstorm. What's wrong with you? We'll be fine, John. That's what you always say. I found the cooling system in my old church. We can make it this time. The rocket doesn't matter now. The church is just up north, not far away. We can get there. Should be able to see my campfire. Faye, the path is blocked. No way, was it the snow? Ah, now what? What do we do now? There should be another way up, to the west. Strange, the snow is getting heavier. I can see a rocket in the distance somehow. Wake up, Faye! I'm so tired. I can barely move. Talk to me! John, remember? By this rocket, we return them to the cosmos. This is a witch's duty. But who knows? If something happens, you might become the first guy witch. Not funny. We're almost there. You know, John, while I was here for the last few days, I was so scared. The snowstorm was getting worse, and I thought, what if it never stops? I was afraid I'd never get to see you again. After all, you're the only person I know in this world. Stop talking nonsense. I believe the term is manwich. Hey, Bad Road. When I realized that I might never see you again, I felt like I was going to be left all alone. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being in that factory 2 years ago. Thank the ghosts for guiding me there. Thank the cosmos for everything, for letting me not have to face this world alone. John. Enough, Faye! Wake up! It's so nice to have people around. Let us meet among the stars. Hey, we still have a rocket to launch. Faye! Where are we? Faye, are you awake? What happened? Heavenly Earth, what is this place? The stars. Are we on the other side? Where should we go? Then I want to become a rocket engineer. How so? Our eyes look only at the cosmos, just like our forefathers. What are you going to do here alone? You'll starve. But if you leave, I won't be able to see you anymore. What's he getting? Can't we make it ourselves? You said our factory is the best in the world. I'm not some prodigious witch. I just like being with you and learning about rockets. A witch is responsible for everyone's... Enough, Faye. The only person you need to be responsible for was me. Yeah, this music rules. John, if the cosmos was not what brought us together, the cosmos never was. Then I want to make rockets too. Looks like you'll have an apprentice, Matt. You only ever listen to your mom, kid. I want to be a rocket engineer like Dad. Sounds good. You'll teach me, right, Dad? We'll go to space burials together. Silly boy. Then we can return people to the stars. Oh, but you'll need a witch to help you. Huh? But what about Dad's rockets? It's a different task. The witch is responsible for guiding the ghosts to the rocket before they go. I don't get it. You're making it difficult for him to understand. Listen, John, we often say that rocket engineers are the bridge builders. Witches are the guides. They bring people across the bridge. Oh, but I don't understand. Why do people cross the bridge? Well, it's... Shush, you two. The witch is passing through. She looks so young. This must be her first time. Oh, she's coming over! Might not even be 20 yet. John, what are you doing? We're so sorry, Your Grace. He's still young. Let go of her, John. Hey, you're a witch, right? I sure am. Dad says you guide people across our bridge. Is that true? Please, step aside. It's kinda like that. But I don't understand. Why cross the bridge? Why not stay here? We must proceed, Your Grace. Everyone's watching.
What's his name? Please, Your Grace, he's only a child. It's fine, don't worry. What's your name? I'm John. Okay, John. We can't stay on this side of the bridge forever. We all have to leave someday. So we prepare for that day. Your town builds rockets, and I collect everyone's names. Uh-huh. And then, on a day like today, we send everyone off on a rocket in one big happy ceremony. You like that? That sounds great. Good. Don't forget this feeling then, John. Why? Because only then we can truly be happy. Truly happy? Yeah. The rocket is about to launch, Your Grace. It's like being able to come to space burials every year with Mom and Dad. Okay. And joining me to celebrate and to say goodbye. I'm great at saying goodbye. Good. Then don't forget. Hey, El. Welcome to the very end of things. Or I guess I should say the very beginning of things. Whew. We're safe. This must be the old church. Faye? Did you see that, John? See what? I think I saw something when we were in the snowstorm. But I can't remember what it was. What are you mumbling? I can't hear you if you keep turning your face away. Sorry. Wait, don't look. Are you crying? No, I'm not. Witches don't cry. It's alright, Faye. We're safe now. Of course I know we're safe! What are you getting so worked up about then? I can't remember. Why can't I remember? Then why are you crying, huh? You're crying too! What? Why am I... Faye, I remember the first time we met. You told me not to forget about... Forget about what? You pointed a gun at me! Sorry. Wait, no, I feel like I should remember this. It was something important. Just say it then! I don't know. Why can't I remember? It felt so important. Stop crying and talking at the same time! You're one to talk, you can't remember anything either. I don't know, it seems like I reached the stars and there were children and ghosts and... I can't remember! What ghosts? Stop talking nonsense. We're not dead. I can't die yet, we still have a space burial to launch. You just told me to take over if you die, make up your mind. As if I would say such a sad thing. Witches don't cry, it's our job to smile. Maybe you should wipe those tears then. The elder said, the farewells we bid are for the greetings we give. Only then can we become truly happy. All right. Stop crying. No, you stop crying. I'm not crying. We'll be fine, John. You don't know that. Thank the cosmos for bringing us together. Stop crying and talking at the same time. I know we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Nothing's fine. We'll be fine. All right, all right. We'll be fine. No, you hang up. Okay, I like this. I didn't think I really noticed this the first time. It's giving us the countdown. Because there is an after credits sequence, but it's letting us know. Also, because it's a rocket launch, I love that it's also proceeding to ending in 200 seconds. What's great is this also gives me time to talk about the ending. Where, yeah, we learned that at the last space burial, when John was a little kid, he actually met Faye before she went into cryogenic sleep, when she was overseeing her first space burial as a witch. And then the plague hit, the world ended, she went into the cryo vat, their town went into lockdown, John's parents went for a part to try and fix a rocket and never came home again. And then this happened and the two of them met many years later, with Faye essentially being the same age because she'd been in cryo sleep, whereas John had grown up, so didn't recognize each other, I guess. But yeah. And all those years before, Faye had tried to tell John that it's important to know how to say goodbye. Meanwhile, John had spent this whole time essentially being haunted by the ghost of his parents who had found their way back to him, and he didn't, for whatever reason, didn't recognize that they were his parents who had been just watching over him the whole time. So part of his reticence of making the rockets work was that he doesn't really want to help them move on, because then they're gone forever. This is one of my favorite pieces of art in the whole game, and it's mostly because of this face is very good. And also the Faye's whole dialogue where she's comparing him to a bear as she's lugging him around. Oh, it is covered. Darn it. Well, just take my word for it. I need to add a button that will let me toggle that thing off. The Space Ace face. This music is extremely good. So, I wouldn't call it a sequel, but the next game by this developer, which I've talked about before, OPUS Echo of Star Song, which is about twice as long, and deals with kind of different themes, I guess. Also has just incredible music and incredible characters. So if you enjoyed the music and the art of this game, at least, and the biggest problem with it was that John was kind of insufferable, then I can highly recommend Opus Echo of Star Song, because it's all the good and none of the John. But God, the music in that game is also so freaking good. Weather conditions? Check. Igniter? Check. Focus, John. Rocket 19 is about to launch. Yeah. Hey, I know. We'll be fine. What? Nothing. Thank you, John. May you reach the stars and shine upon us. To the cosmos. To the cosmos. Launch! We did it. John kind of stopped being a butt. He was still kind of a butt. It's more that we learned why he was a butt, which didn't really excuse it, but it did sort of explain it. He did actually stop being a butt a little bit, like in the 11th hour, which I'm not really sure makes it okay. But mostly, I think he paid for being a butt, which for me I appreciate, I guess. Did he apologize for his buttitude? No, didn't really. He didn't really get the chance. They went straight into the like fighting for their lives thing, uh, and the almost dying thing. What is this? What is all this? Oh, right. Okay. This is this is weird post game stuff. Ignore all this. Yeah. So that's Opus Rocket of Whispers. We only have like 15 minutes left in stream. So yeah. I think we're just gonna wrap it up there. Let me go ahead and where's this thing? Let me. Can I just? I can't click on any of these things. That's so weird. Oop. Main menu. There it is. We got there. Just leave this chill music going. Yeah. So cool. Do that thing. Yeah, I like this game a lot. I have at this point, so I've played this one and Echo of Star Song, and the honestly my biggest issue with this one is John being a butt, and Echo of Star Song is just my god, it's so good. I might stream it at some point in the future because this wasn't as onerous as I thought it was going to be in terms of the voice acting. Hopefully y'all didn't mind my same voiceness. There aren't too many characters more in Echo of Star Song. It goes from like 2 to 4. So I might give that a shot in the future. I don't know. It won't be anytime soon, but we may try that in the future. I spaced out a little. Did he remember what he was supposed to remember? No. It's we got some time. I'll talk about it. So near as I can tell, because it's kind of artistic, so it's not explicitly explained, but as the two of them are dragging each other back to the church to avoid the snowstorm and avoid freezing to death, it kind of seems like they either have a near-death experience or might even temporarily die. And there's that sequence where you're kind of floating as a cluster of lights, which the game has been using all of this time to represent ghosts. And we're just flying through the cosmos, bumping into other ghosts. And that whole sequence, as you're flying through, you're having all of these flashbacks, and it's flashbacks of John and Faye's life at the points where they kind of overlap in moments and meaning. And then coming out the other side of it, they find themselves safe inside the church, protected from the weather and the storm, and they're both crying and they can't remember why. And the last flashback is one that we hadn't seen before, which was the day that the two of them met when John was a little baby and Faye was on her first day officially as a witch. And apparently both of them had forgotten about it. And when they find themselves in the church, they've forgotten it again. And they have that like fading memory, like when you wake up from a dream and you can't quite remember the details. And so it's not exactly clear what happened. It's almost like they kind of black out and access this memory, and then by the time they get back to consciousness, it fades again. So it's an interesting little moment. Like for just a second, they go into the stars and fade. Very good. They go into the stars, metaphysically speaking, and then they come back down to Earth. And they kind of lose that transcendence when they come back, which I think is interesting and very artistic and not particularly explicit in how it's explained, but gives them a moment of clarity and gives the writers a moment to talk about how the whole thing is about being good at saying goodbye, and Baby John ironically saying, "I'm the best at saying goodbye," which he clearly isn't. But yeah. and Faye saying, "You've got to remember," and he says, "I sure will," and then he doesn't. So it's just it's a little pocket of irony out there in the stars. I also like to think about it as potentially like they were very close to, or possibly that they would not have made it on their own, and that sequence of going through the cosmos is all of the ghosts of the people in town and Jot's parents and the other witches and whatnot that have been with Faye somehow helping guide them through the storm to the church and helping give them the energy they need to make it that last stretch. Which again isn't explicit, but it's when you see all of the other kind of stars and clusters of ghosts and whatnot around them in that sequence, that's what I like to think is what they're trying to represent there. That's one read of it. You take what you will from that. But yeah, I like this one a lot. I was gonna say something else and then I forgot what it was. We've narrowly avoided another New Game Thursday because this one took a lot longer to stream than it did to play. I spent almost 2 hours longer streaming this one for y'all than I did when I played it on my own because I skipped through. I read faster than I talk, so that stretched things out a bit, which is a good thing to keep in mind for if I decide to do more visual novels in the future that aren't narrated. But it means that we will start a new game on Monday, which tentatively is going to be a game called Planet of Lana, which looks very cute. It's kind of in the vein of like Inside, which we streamed a while back. Not as grim as that one. Well, maybe it might be, but of a similar kind of ilk of like a 2D platformer kind of a thing. That also apparently involves a cat who you're working with to solve puzzles. The bits I've seen of it so far seem extremely good, so I'm very eager to give that one a shot. But we'll start that on Monday. Other stuff. Oh, I forgot to put it on the schedule, but I'm planning to do a bonus stream this Saturday. I'll add it to the schedule right after this. I'm planning to do a bonus stream this Saturday to do another Gunpla build. So for folks who watched the, I think it was like first weekend of April, where I built the Elfrith prologue from the Witch from Mercury. I'm doing another Witch from Mercury build. It's going to be Choo Choo's custom Demi Trainer thing. But yeah, I'm just going to do another build on Saturday. So I'll add that to the schedule right after this, which is my way of segueing into check out our full schedule at schedule.truck.community. That I'm just babbling now because if you give me space, I'm clearly just going to fill it with words, whether they're helpful or not. But these aren't helpful, as is the schedule. Haha, double segue. Anyway, so that'd be fun, writing on a double segue. Anyway, schedule.truck.community has all of our team streamers. Yes, sure. With links to their respective channels and what they're streaming, on what days, at what times, all times central on that page, so you can keep track of who's doing what, where, and when, which is pretty cool, so that you don't have to track that stuff on your own. You just have one page to go to be like, hey, what the hell's going on? And then if you are looking for fun content, there's streams every night of the week, which is very cool, usually multiple every night. Speaking of multiple streams every night, thank you, Bob. We have potentially, fingers crossed, if the network is holding out, the thing that I tried to announce on Monday when I thought Monday was Thursday. We may have Alice streaming something tonight, whether it's Final Fantasy XIV or something new. But I will wait and see if Stranger can clue me in on how the network is looking on y'all's end. If so, we'll send a raid over that way. If not, we'll just hang out for the next thing whenever that happens. And yeah, I think that's it for us. We got an But, so we have Planet of Lana. Originally, Planet of Lana was going to be the end of Space Ace season, if it happened to come out in time, and it came out just in time. And then another space game has come out, or is coming out, that should be out just in time. Signal's okay, but we had a long day. Don't know if Alice wants to go. Let me ask. No problem. I'll keep babbling about games because we got more time. So originally, Planet of Lana was going to be the kind of end of Space A season if it happened to come out on time, and then it released just in time, and I was like, whoo, that worked out great. And then there's yet another space game that came out that looks like it's going to release right when we will have finished Planet of Lana, because Planet of Lana is a short game. It's like probably 3 streams. We may end up just streaming space games all through the summer. I don't know. It depends. If people keep releasing good ones, I'm just going to keep streaming them, and that they can't stop me. What'll be really funny to me is if we manage to find space games that I want to stream from now until the new Armored Core releases in like late August. If it gets to that point, that to me that's an absolute marathon. If they release Marathon, which apparently there's a new Marathon coming out from Bungie, which cracked me up, that counts as a space game. Probably not going to do the new System Shock because I'm mad about the whole AI art debacle. Also, there's some other crap with the studio that which is a shame because I genuinely enjoy System Shock and a lot of the themes that it dealt with, but I'm not sure that I trust this studio with it. That's a bummer. That was it. That's the thing. We're pretty sure it's Final Fantasy 14 and might be doing Muscle Detective. Hildebrand. Muscle Detective. That's a very apt description, actually. Muscle Detective. Yes, the Gentleman of Light, Hildebrand himself. And if you're not familiar with the Hildebrand questline in Final Fantasy XIV, the great news is you need to know absolutely zero about any Final Fantasy, or this one in particular, because it's essentially they pocketed like an Ace Attorney game spoof inside of Final Fantasy XIV, and it's this just hilarious series of side quests with a goofball detective, and it's delightful. And I've watched Alice play through them before, and if they weren't already fantastic, I think Alice would make them fantastic. So it's a great combination. It's a winning combo. So we'll definitely toss a raid over. Oh, hey, Alice. So he's the perfect gentleman. So we'll toss a raid over her way here in just a moment. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Look at this. I managed to babble my way all the way to our regular ending time. So that worked out well. Yeah. Thank you for being you. I didn't have a good follow up for that, but that's a pretty good follow up. You remember at the start of the stream when I boldly said, "Hey, the words are I'm doing word good tonight," and then that stopped being a thing. I used all the words on the game is the problem. That's right. The next game that we do doesn't have words, so it's equilibrium. It's balance, and that's good. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night, y'all, and be sure to check out what Alice is up to here in just a few moments. And I will hope to see you possibly Saturday, and if not, we'll be back Monday with Planet of Lana. Good night, y'all. I'll see you then.